Good morning. I have a book to read to you today. It's called Saturday at the Food Pantry, and it's by Diane O'Neill. Okay, so let's see. Dinner, Mom called. Chili again, Molly asked. They had it every day this week, and last week too. Yup, Mom said. Tastes even better. The spices sink in. Mom ladled the last of the chili into their bowls. We have fancy milk too. Molly grinned. She watched Mom pour milk into the sugar and spices in her cup. Mom shook the milk carton, just a tiny splash, and put it in the refrigerator. Tomorrow we'll get food, Mom said. We're going shopping? Molly's eyes lit up. Chicken and spaghetti and ice cream. Well, sort of. We're going to a food pantry. What's a food pantry? Molly asked. It's a place for people who need food. Mom stood straight, her chin high. Everybody needs help sometimes. At bedtime, Mom usually made warm, fancy milk and read a story. Tonight, just a story. Molly tossed and turned, trying to sleep. Her hunger growled. There she is. The next morning, they walked to the food pantry. Why do we need to wait? Molly asked. The pantry isn't open yet, Mom said. It's only open certain hours. Molly pulled out paper and crayons out of her backpack. She started drawing. Then she looked up. Look, Mom, there's Caitlin. She's in my class. Hey, Caitlin. Caitlin looked away. Molly ran over to her. Did you hear me? Caitlin looked down. I don't want anybody to know Gran and I need help, she whispered. Oh, Molly walked back to her mom. Was there something wrong with needing help? Molly wanted to go home, but she was hungry. You okay, Mom asked? Why don't you draw me a picture? I love your drawings. The woman in front of them turned, smiling at Molly. An artist? Will you draw one for me too? Molly pulled out her crayons again. Maybe drawing a happy picture would cheer her up. Hey, can you draw a picture for me too? Me too. Will you draw one for me? Molly ran to Caitlin with paper and crayons in her hands. Help! Everybody wants pictures. I can't draw that fast. Caitlin looked up. Well, okay. Soon a woman opened the door. Molly and Caitlin each handed her a picture. Thank you, what wonderful gifts. Welcome, please sign in, said the man at the desk. Mom didn't have to sign her name when they went to the grocery store, Molly thought, but the man smiled at them. Thanks, grab a cart and stop here when you're done. Lots of good food today. Thanks, Mom said. She smiled, but just a little. Not like when they played in the park. The food pantry was like the little store where they sometimes bought bread and milk. Cans and boxes were on plain metal shelves. Molly ran toward a shelf and picked up a box of sugar cookies. No, Mom said, then she whispered, the people in here in charge, they want us to take sensible stuff. Mom's face turned pink. Molly's eyes widened. Why did her mom think that? Why were cookies here if you weren't supposed to take them? The woman at the door and the man at the desk had seemed nice. Would they really not want Molly and her mom to have cookies? Molly swallowed tears. She put the cookies back. They would have been good with fancy milk. Help me put food in the cart, Mom sighed. Just like Caitlin, Mom looked like she wanted to be invisible, but none of them were doing anything wrong. Everybody needs help sometimes, Molly whispered to her mom, remember? Mom smiled. You're right. Molly pointed to a sign on a huge bin of food. What if somebody wants 2 cantaloupes? A lot of people need help, Mom said. They have to make sure they have enough food for everyone who comes in here. Molly and Mom put oranges and a cantaloupe in their cart. And the sign says, take 1, just take 1. Mom handed Molly cans of corn, tomatoes, and cling peaches, bags of red beans, pinto beans, and brown rice, a loaf of wheat bread, a box of oatmeal, and a bag of sugar, spaghetti, noodles, sauce, and grated cheese, raisins, and tuna, and peanut butter, too. There's the mom taking stuff. Mom reached for a big box of powdered milk. We'll have fancy milk tonight. They checked out at the desk. The man pointed to the wall. Oh, Molly ran to Caitlin. Come here, look. Molly's rainbow sparkled. Caitlin's elf grinned. I was in a sad mood, the man said. Your artwork helped. Thanks. Oh, that's nice. He put their groceries into bags. Then he handed Molly's mom a box of sugar cookies. Saw your little girl looking at these. She can have them, if that's okay with you, ma'am. Mom had a funny look, almost like she wanted to cry. She nodded, thank you. Everyone deserves a treat, the man said. Enjoy. That was nice. Molly and Mom walked home. They each carried a bulging bag. Molly, she looked around and saw Caitlin and her gran. I didn't know you lived so close, Mom said to Caitlin's gran. How nice, we're neighbors, Caitlin's gran said. I keep looking for work. They closed the factory, Mom said. I've been sick, said Caitlin's gran. We got lots of yummy food, Molly said. Did you? Yeah, Caitlin shrugged. I just wish we didn't have to come to a food pantry. Molly said, but everybody needs help sometimes, and we helped. We cheered people up. Caitlin grinned. We did, didn't we? I have an idea. Let's have lunch together. Yes, Caitlin agreed. And we have dessert, Molly said. The man at the pantry gave me sugar cookies. There's enough for all of us. Let's eat. And they did. And that was the end. I hope you liked the story. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye now. Love you.